Hey everyone, Dr. Casey here again. Part 2 of the cortisol series. Okay, let's talk about supporting our adrenals and trying to minimize our stress response and cortisol output throughout the day. All right, y'all know I'm a chiropractor, board certified nutritionist, so I've been dealing with this, helping patients for more than 20 years. So let's talk about protein intake, fat intake, and carbohydrates. A lot of people want to just go like bonkers on carbs. Okay, so our bodies need protein, complete protein, right? So the amino acids and complete proteins are building blocks, and fat. We need good fats, right? Polyunsaturated and monounsaturated, things like avocados and nuts, that kind of thing. Chia seeds, flax seeds, omega-3s, that kind of thing. We've talked about that before. So we need those good fats to make cholesterol, which is also our LDL cholesterol, which also is a building block to make cortisol. Okay, and cortisol is our stress hormone. So with that being said, when people go onto a low fat or a fat-free diet, we are now impacting our hormone production. That's not good. Okay, when we're eating refined carbohydrates or too many sugary things or too many prepackaged things, that puts our body in a stress response. Not good. Okay, for those people that are first shift workers and they're eating their largest meal at night at like 8 or 8:30 or 9 o'clock with heavy carbs, protein, fats, heavy sauces, whatever. Not good. Okay, that puts our body in a stress response. That puts our body in a reactive insulin response because we've just had a ton of carbs. Oh, and now we're supposed to go to bed 2 or 3 hours later, and our body now can't digest appropriately and we can't heal appropriately from the day, and now that puts us in a stress response. And now we get up tomorrow and we feel sluggish and we feel gross and we feel foggy. So we need to start increasing our protein intake because a lot of us aren't getting adequate protein, and we need to increase our good fats. Okay? If you're wanting to do your carbs, that should be at the breakfast meal and that should be at the lunch meal. And for those of you skipping breakfast, please don't skip breakfast. Oh my goodness, that's such a bad stress response on the body, which then throws out cortisol, have reactive insulin, reactive blood sugar, and now we're in this chaos. And then we feel that dip around 10:30 or 11 in the morning, or even worse, that dip around 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. So then we are grabbing a Starbucks, or we are grabbing a donut or a cookie or a sugar or something that's gonna get us going through the afternoon. That is showing me that there's a cortisol imbalance throughout the day, and that is not good. So please, please, please be good to your bodies, be good to yourself, increase protein, increase good fats, decrease the carbs at your evening meal, or your snacky snack at bedtime should not be carb heavy, sugar heavy. I promise your body will thank you. This is part 2 of the cortisol series. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.